Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today it's time for another banger video. Banger after banger, burger after burger. Yes, it's time for another Supercard video, and let's start the day off by claiming today's daily streak, which will give us some more credits. As you can see, we are desperately needing. We only have 40,000, which we got in the previous video, which I had to pay through the nose to get because we ran out of credits. Because Supercard keeps demanding our credits if we want to get those nice special edition cards. Now let's see what we have over here. Oh! Whoa! Chelsea Green with the women's title. Holy crap! What is the chance? 1%? Oh my god. Really? Really? A 1% chance? What is with W Supercard recently and just giving horrible percentage chances in all of these? Okay, well, let's go ahead and claim it. Let's see if we get lucky. Will we get lucky, folks? Time to find out. We have 20 other cards here. Got a whole bunch of SummerSlam cards. Yeah, there's a WrestleMania Rewind. Wow, that's exciting. We have 8 cards remaining. Rare to draft pick, at least 20 draft picks. One last card? All garbage. Pure crap of the highest caliber. Yes, I even went Scottish with that one. My disappointment prevailing, letting you all know how I feel. But on only 1% chance at a brand new and very cool title image of Chelsea Green. And, well, we've got to still haven't pulled the Brawn Breaker off of this. We've got 4 days and 23 hours left. We've got one Brawn Breaker. So if we want to get the Pro and see what the Pro animation looks like, we're going to have to get one of these off of the draft picks at some stage. And unfortunately, that's a Mr. Iguana. That is not a Brawn Breaker. This is quite the opposite, some would dare say. Okay, by watching an ad, we get another chance. Another 1% chance. Oh my god, why? Well, we might do that later. Oh, good lord. This is Digital Dominance. A 5% chance that it's Shawn Michaels. Oh, good heavens. This game... Whoa! The Brocca pack? This is brand new. And it ends in 4 days and 23 hours. Okay, well, we've got 3 free taps. Let's go ahead and grab them. Can you imagine if it just gave us a Brock Lesnar right there? That would have been ridiculous. Well, 3 rare to draft picks. I can't really complain that hard about that one. What can we get in here? So, it contains one of the following, either a Brock Lesnar, a SummerSlam 26, or Leviathan cards. So the possible tap rewards actually have special editions, which is very, very cool. Do we have that Drew McIntyre? That's the one that I'm really after. We do, yes, the Drew McIntyre with the title belt on the very edge there. So we can get those off of each tap. Ah, these taps seem pretty cool, actually. Especially considering the cards that you can get from them. A lot of which were paid exclusives, such as the Coliseum Big Boss Man and the Bam Bam Bigelow. Of course, Demolition, Axe and Smash, but not Crush, because he's the one that kinda sucked. And I'm sure that Axe and Smash will tell you the same. So, okay, this is pretty cool. And this is the one UFC card that we didn't get as well. So, that's nice to see. In fact, actually, you can get all 4 UFC cards. Huh. Tempted to get more taps, just because of the various different tap rewards. But I shall hold off for now. Just because we've got credits doesn't mean we're going to use them. We've got 3 draft picks, and that is nothing we care about. Oh, we've got a reset. Can it be the Braun Breaker, please? No, it's the Rusev. Well, at least we've got the Pro Rusev, finally. Yeah, I was about to say, it says 1 pick remaining, but I don't think there was. Game just forgetting how many picks there were. Well, at least we have a Pro of Rusev Putria Rusev Mashka. That is the lyrics to Rusev's theme, if you didn't know. That's interesting that he's clearly went from dyeing his beard to just being like, whatever, I'll just let it grow in naturally. Which I think is all for the best. I think it looks... I've seen recent images of Drew McIntyre where he's let the grey muzzle and the grey whiskers grow in, and he looks a lot more intimidating now than what he did before. And, you know, I think there's something for this whole natural looking, you know, like having like the grey coming in, because it's working really well for the likes of Drew McIntyre, Rusev, Roman Reigns and such. So, I mean, it's a reminder as to how long they have been in the business, and a top level at that as well. As CM Punk said, he's earned these white hairs. He says that at one time, a man at the top, a McMahon possibly, maybe a Vinnie McMahon, would not allow any wrestlers to go out there with any white scruff on their head or on their beard. That it would have to be dyed into the correct colour so that people thought that they would never age, seemingly. But we have reached a new era where it seems acceptable. Even Triple H looks pretty badass these days, and that's a humble opinion of a verified Triple H fan. Now, can we dust some of this, or are we keeping all of these? Well, we don't need that JC Jane, we don't need that Rusev. But we could level up our Ivar here. Oh, we don't actually have that much to use. Ah, we do have a lot of old school cards though. Whoa, we can't even pro this Brock Lesnar this WrestleMania Season 1. I was prepared to do so. We can pro that Baron Corbin, however. I think we may want to keep hold of that Brock Lesnar, just for a few moments. Let's go ahead and catalog pro our Baron Corbin. I'm really surprised. Let's just go to General and go to WrestleMania Season 1 here. So I've never had this Brock Lesnar before. With all the years that I've been playing WWE Supercard, I just never ever picked up that one. That's absolutely crazy. I'm surprised that there's such an old card that's managed to elude me for the better part of 20 plus years. 12. Game hasn't been around for 20 years. Good heavens. That would be ridiculous. I'm actually beginning to wonder, I think that back in Season 1, I'm not sure if you could change the images on things. But that is pretty cool. We'll lock that down just for just now, until we discover whether or not we can use that later. So let's jump into Radio Rush. Well, we've got 2 chances at it. This game. Alright, can we get the platinum pack? Well, at least we got a pack. That's something. Well, I just missed it again there. It's getting a little bit tricky. Yeah, it's going to miss that one. Thankfully, we managed to hit a pack, so we got 3 bronze packs. That's pretty horrible. Okay, well. Now, we managed to get a Seth Rollins. In fact, it wasn't even me that got the Seth Rollins. It was Ryan, who did win a free battle pass from pulling the Seth Rollins for me. I mean, he told me what number to pick, and I was the one that picked it. But it's just a reminder that you can just randomly win free battle passes when you come along to my live streams. If you do something incredibly cool like that. So I'm going to go for the halfway point again. Now we're going to avoid this one because there's not many cards there. But we will try and get that one. Well, we seem to be magnetized to these bronze cards, which, I mean, so long as we're getting something, I don't mind. Okay, let's try the platinum one. Oh, we managed to get it this time. That's good. Right, that one looks a little bit slower. So we'll go for here. Dagnammit, we almost hit the silver one, I suppose. Okay, this one is slow. I'm still going to do it the halfway point just in case. Oh, we managed to hit it. Okay, we managed to hit both platinums. Alright, so there should be a Seth Rollins somewhere on this board. We just have to get lucky because there's no other way. Alright, 4 left. This one seems quite fast. Okay, good. I'm gonna go for the gold one. Oh, it's a slow one. Yeah, okay. 2 left. Eating all of our credits, and the last one will cost 500 if we miss it. Alright, so I think this one might require a full circle. Oh no, it's not. It was only halfway. The last one's normally very, very slow. Okay, we at least have the last 4 picks here. And Ethan Page, that's not helpful. Shinsuke Nakamura. Trish Stratus. And we'll go for here. Okay, we can still get something good off of these packs. Now, it's interesting that the pack says updated, which is very strange considering this is a brand new event. So I wonder what the updates are. Hopefully they've increased the percentage chances. Hopefully they haven't lowered the percentage chances. That would be dire. Okay, this is our first platinum, the first of 2 platinum. We did manage to get the key at least. So that will give us a small percentage chance at getting the Shawn Michaels portrait image that we want. I haven't really pulled anything tremendous here. This is a gold pack, which... Well, a golden turd is worth just as much as a regular turd. It's our last silver pack before our platinum one here. This is our final pack. The last platinum one. It's one of the highest percentage chances to pull something nice. And yet, we still didn't pull anything. We've got Angelo Dawkins pointing and laughing at us, which I take great offence to. So, out of all of that, the only thing we got that we reasonably care about, I think, is a singular key. That's disappointing, to say the least. Well, we've got a second shot at it, so let's go for it then, shall we? Let's see if we can get a platinum card. Okay, well, thankfully we got something at least. We didn't hit nothing. What is with this waiting on network? Oh my goodness, it is absolutely tremendous. And by tremendous, I mean treacherous. Here? Yes, we managed to get the platinum pack. That's what I like to see. That one looks a little bit slower, but we are going to aim for the other platinum pack. We're just going to wait for it to hit the top. And tap there. Are we going to get lucky? Is it going to at least give me the platinum pack? Okay, thank goodness. I thought it would maybe give me the bronze one. Well, that isn't so bad. I mean, it's still bad. It's just not as bad. Yeah, we'll go for this gold one here. And let's see if we can get lucky. Oh my goodness, it just missed it. Absolutely horrible. Horrendous. As Chewbacca would say, we don't need that AJ Styles. What we need is a Seth freaking Rollins. That one. This one, please. Well, okay. It's not what we wanted, but it's probably the second best thing. It's on this board. That's one of the worst. This one. Yeah. And why is it a refusal to give the Seth Rollins? Oh my goodness. What I need is the Grand Cat Grand Fleet here telling me which number to pick. It's the only way that I get these things. Why was that one so fast? That was very scary. Okay, let's wait for the other gold one to get around to the other side. Let's go for that one. Okay, that one looks good. Good, okay. That was fine, that was fine. Okay, where are we going with this one? Okay, we got the two golds. So now it's only bronze and silver that are left, which are not quite as fantastic. This one's a slow one, so I'm going to wait for the bronze and the silver to get up. I'm going to go for about here and see if that hits one of them. Ah, that's painful. Ah. 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 I don't think I can get any louder than that, so please be the Seth Rollins, because otherwise I'm going to hurt my voice. Ah. Okay, this one seems quite fast. So we're going to go for about here. Hope to hit the rare. You know what? Because this is going to cost 500, right? I think we're just going to say no on this one. We're going to pay some credits to play it again. Because we've got both platinum packs. And I know that there's more of a chance to get the Seth Rollins, but I didn't want to pay 500 credits 4 times to get another chance at the board. Well, I've got a second key. Well, that's something. Right, so the last one is the platinum pack. If I ask nicely, will you give me something nice? Please be a special edition card? I wouldn't count the key as being a special edition card. All we got there was a Paul. Paul. Can we get something better than Logan Paul? Well, the plus side, we did manage to get a pro of the manager Kiana James for SummerSlam 26 tier. So I guess that's pretty good. What is this? 26.99 with a 35% chance. Ooh. I don't know if I want to go ping that. Oh, it does contain a Chelsea green card back though. Still 26.99. That seems expensive for 35% chance. Okay, so because we're on 40 out of 50 here, it makes more sense to pay the 500 to try and get the chance at this, which gives us a 25% chance at the Seth Rollins and guarantees us another key. The rest of the stuff we don't really care about, if I'm honest. But 25% chance at the Seth Rollins. So that's what we are going for. Okay, bronze pack, not exactly the best. 2 bronze packs. Okay, well, I mean, we're not getting anything for the platinum packs either, so I guess it's not that bad. And this one looks like it's a little bit slower. Okay, well, thankfully we hit something. Ooh, scary. That one looks quite slow, so we're going to wait for the other platinum pack to get over there. Ooh, at least I hit something. Alright, we only need 10 more points here. That's worth 2. That's worth 4. There's 6. And that's 8. 2 more points and we get the big special reward, the big diamond pack. Oh, I guess. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're forced to at this point, essentially. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, that one looks really slow. Can you at least hit that other rare? Okay, thank goodness. Save me having to spend credits. Okay, this looks like another slow one, so I'm going to go for here. Oh, it's missed everything. That was really slow, that one. I guess I'm forced to. We had 48,000 credits. I think it was 40,500. We're now down to 38,200. So we've wasted about 2,500 credits, and I've got largely nothing from it. At least that gives us the 50 pack here. So it's 25% chance at the Seth Rollins. Let's hope that we get something. There's a SummerSlam card. That's a Ted DiBiase. That is not Seth freaking Rollins, and that's not a pro. There's a new card though, so I guess we'll knock that one down. 25% chance does mean you have a 75% chance of not hitting it. Seth Rollins is still on the board somewhere, so I mean, we could still potentially get lucky here once the network decides to finish. No, apparently not. Apparently it's just Brock Lesnar. So I think there's 40 cards on the board, and you get 4 from the first one, then you get 4 from the second, and then you get a final 4 if you manage to get it. So in total you get 12 out of 40 cards, which is just over a 1 in 4 chance, which is essentially a 25% chance in itself. We still haven't got the Seth Rollins from any of them. Let's stick here for Zawa. Please just give me the freaking Seth Rollins. This game. Okay, so this one seems like quite a fast one. So we'll wait for the platinum one to come round and we'll go for here. Okay, we got the platinum pack. That's nice. That's nice. That one seems fast as well, so let's see if we can get the gold pack. Wait for it to come around. Okay, look at the bronze. Okay, that's fine. At least we've got them for free. Now it seems slow-ish. Over here. Gold. Okay, that's fine. So only one last one to get, and this one seems quite slow. So I'm going to go for about here. Oh my goodness, I thought we were going to hit it. Okay, how much? 500. 500 to get 4 more chances at getting the Seth Rollins. Let's go. That's not Seth Rollins. Nor is that one. 2 more chances. So we have now used 10 of the 40 spaces that were on the board. One of these does contain a Seth Rollins. We now have a 2 in 30 chance of getting the Seth freaking Rollins. It's now a 1 in 29 chance of getting the Seth Rollins. Technically, if you think about it, it's a 12 in 40 chance twice. And we also got an 8 in 40 chance. So surely the percentages are in our favour. So this one therefore is guaranteed to be a Seth freaking Rollins. I think Supercard's math is off. Yeah. A wonderful bronze pack again there, followed by another wonderful silver pack, followed by another gold pack. Oh, the gold pack gave us a key. That's unusual. That's something cool. Something new. Another silver pack here. Another bronze pack. Ugh. Okay, the first of our platinum packs. It'll give us another key at least. Bronze pack, nothing special there. Silver. Another key. Okay, we're getting lots of keys. Another key, okay. Getting all the keys here today. I was trying to remember what the other pack was. Saying no, okay, it was a silver one. So this is the last platinum pack that we have, and it's the last one we're going to be doing today because we're not playing any more Radial Rush today, certainly. And it looks like we haven't got anything special from that one, apart from another key. And we already saw everything that we pulled from there. How many keys did we get there? 5. Got 5 keys. Huh. Alright. I guess the next thing is we've got 2 blocker busters. Now sing it with me, folks, if you know the words. Meow 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 meow. Now, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh my goodness. Go here, 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 here. That's one. I made my decision. Let's go across this way. Let's go in the middle. Is that a good idea? Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, we found the gold belt at least. That's pleasing. Game. 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 My goodness. Supercard, wake up! There we go. Now, the silver belt could be down the left-hand side, it could be at the top, or it could be down the right-hand side. I think we're going to claim an exit, considering we got the gold belt for free. We do have another try at this. There's 15 wolf tokens. There's 30 wolf tokens. Now, how many wolf tokens we have? We have 77. 50 gives us a guaranteed SummerSlam 26 card, but the 31 gives us a bonus chance to the Jacob Fatu. Doesn't tell you what the percentage chance is. Actually, that's the thing. I just remembered. What are these updated packs? A 50% chance at the key. Wait. So the Platinum pack, you can't get any special edition cards from them? I thought you could. I thought you could get either the Seth Rollins or the Paige or the Shawn Michaels. Did that get removed? Am I the one that's crazy? I know this has a 25% chance of having Seth Rollins. I thought you could get the Paige and the Shawn Michaels off of this set as well. Possible draft rewards. Yep, there's the Seth Rollins that you can pull off the draft board, which we managed to get once. I think we managed to get 3 of the Ambush and 2 of the Kiana James. I had in my head that you could pull the Paige or the Seth Rollins or the Shawn Michaels off of those Platinum packs. And apparently you can't. Well, that sucks. That's disappointing. Well, let's continue with Blocker Buster, shall we? And now you should know the words to this now, folks, because you heard it earlier. Meow 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 meow. It's a lot of ones. Ones typically do not tend to be helpful. I'll just go over here whenever the game wants to wake up. In your own time, computer. Modern technology. You know, Flash games never used to load like this. Maybe they did? I don't know, it's been a long time since I played a Flash game. In fact, now that I think about it, I'm not sure I actually ever did play Flash games. Alright, what are we doing here then? Wait, is that what I want to do? Don't want to do this. That's disappointing. Well, that's not looking good. What can we hope to accomplish from here? Alright, let's continue. And I will explain this after I spend the credits. Because we know the gold belt is here. So that means that the silver belt cannot be across here because it would overlap with the gold belt. It also cannot be here. Could be going down a straight line this way. It could also be going across this way. So if we clear out this space and this space, we should guarantee where the silver belt is. It's just a case of working out which space it's in. Okay, so the silver belt must be down here. Because if it was up here, it would overlap with the gold belt. It can be up and down any of these spaces. So therefore, it must be down here. Unfortunately, neither of these are good. But we do know that we need to hit this middle one anyway. Okay. Let's continue. One, two, three. Yep, we can do it from there. This is the 2. And then we just need to hit this one 3 times. I just remembered that we haven't done this one. Oh, I thought we had both belts. Oh no, now we have to continue. Well, we may as well grab this one because... I was so set on getting the silver belt that I forgot that we hadn't got this one. Alright. Oh, that was stupid. Let's hope that we get a Jacob Fatu off of this at least. Oh, we've got a SummerSlam card. We've got an Undisputed Championship, which I believe is a pro. And we got ourselves a second F3 Jacob Fatu. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Things are finally paying off. Paying off? Not playing off. Now, why can't Radial Rush be like this? Why can't Radial Rush reward... Oh my goodness. Another Jacob Fatu. That's going to give us... That's our 7th Jacob Fatu now. I mean, that one we only realistically needed 1 of them. But that's pretty awesome. And we also have pros of both of these. You see, now, why can't Radial Rush be like that? Why is Blocker Buster so nice to us and Radial Rush is so garbage? So garbage. It's very irritating. Okay, let's go over here, shall we? Can finally fortify our Jacob Fatu into an F3. And we are not wanting to use any of our SummerSlam cards, thank you. And let's use up some of these. We'll stay away from the support for the time being, as we may very well be using them. And there we are, those finally disappear, my goodness. Okay, well, I guess we can train up our Ivar next. No, we're just going to do it this way because I think it's faster to go this direction. Oh, just one? Okay. And our Rusevs, Rusev Putria, Rusev Mashka. That's it. And same again with this Rusev. We get those trained up and pro'd later on. And we certainly want to train up all of these as well. our Kiana James manager, our Undisputed Championship, and our road case, I guess. Alright, let's make some pros. The Kiana James is the most exciting one, as this is power to the deck, which will help tremendously with campaign mode. Next up is, of course, road case. And also our undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the UWU. I will never allow them to forget that it was called the Universal title, as much as they hope that I would forget. And we also have a pro of our JC Jane here. Both of them have 100 matches, neither of them have the variants. You can get the variants later. Let's go ahead and pro this one. And there she is with the NXT title. Now, we're not seeing an awful lot there from the pro animation. Wonder if we'll have a better startup animation. Next up is, of course, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Both have level 100, both have the 100 matches. Let's go ahead and combine these ones. That one might be the thumbnail. I wonder if we can get it with the eyes flashing. Yeah, okay, that might be the thumbnail. Well, now if you know, if you see what the thumbnail is, you'll know where it came from. We haven't got the pages yet, they haven't got all their matches. But if we go to trainable now, so there's not an awful lot of animation. You can see that the Minnesota Viking helmet kind of fades in. The character jumps up as well. But not an awful lot more going on other than that. And there we are at level 105 with no variants and no matches. Big old Roman Reigns has 1.539 million in speed, 1.792 million in toughness, 1.688 million in charisma. I thought the charisma and toughness was the other way around, my mistake. And 1.873 million in power. I thought the spear gave power and charisma, not to power and toughness. It is power and toughness apparently. JC Jane is power and speed. So she has, well, let's train her up first and then we'll go over what she has. So if we use a rewind into two of these, yeah, I didn't think that was enough, but if we use a WrestleMania and two Embers, that is maximum. So our JC Jane has 1.581 million in toughness, 1.693 million in charisma, 1.745 million in speed, and 1.873 million in power, which is very, very strong indeed. And of course we still have one other Jacob Fatu here, which puts me in a little bit of a dilemma because now I don't know what to use the tokens on. Let's go ahead and change $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase here. We will... what title image do we want to give him? Of course, the title is always the $1 Million Championship. He's rarely seen without it. Even there, you can see it just at the bottom there. But that one, he doesn't have the title. He's wearing the title on that one. There's another one where he's got the title over the shoulder, and I'm trying to remember what one it is. I'm hoping it's not that one, because that's got a big green outline to it. That's the one, I think that's the one that I normally use for the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. It is a very, very sophisticated image with a $1 Million title. Title that supposedly cost $1 million. Ah, that's not a bad image. It never occurred to me to change the Kiana James image before. There's some of them that's clearly her NXT days, you know, before she truly understood her character. That one looks interesting. That one's a slightly unusual variant. And there it gives 324,000 power to the deck, which is very, very strong. We're going to upgrade the road case as well, I suppose. You know, I think we might just use one of these embers because I feel like we're probably not going to use all of them. I think we'll come back and level up the Undisputed title a little bit later on because we want to throw a lot of cards into the flashback event here. We also have quite a few keys that we can use to unlock some of these chests here. And we've got 9 keys, wow. Now the thing that we really want to see, we really want to see this portrait pack. It would be nice to get an additional page, but we already have 2 pages, which means we're already going to get the pro, and we're already going to get to see the pro animation. So if we get another page, just an F1 or possibly an F2, it would be nice if we got an F3. But we don't really need the page. Whereas this Shawn Michaels is a brand new image for Shawn Michaels, and that's what I would like to get. So let's see if we can get lucky here. Ideally, we would like to stop it on this dark blue pack here. I don't know what to call that because, I mean, we've got platinum packs, we've got the diamond packs. What's higher than that? Krypton? Kryptonian pack? Now that is the Diamond Plus Plus pack, which is the highest chance of having the page in it. But it does not have the 20% chance of having the Shawn Michaels portrait pack in it. Does it tell me what's in it? No, it doesn't. I'm going to try again, because the Shawn Michaels portrait pack is what I'm actually after. That's a silver pack. Nowhere near as good. Alright, let's try this one. So, the platinum pack here, the Diamond Plus Plus is a 5% chance. Oh, it tells you the name of it. Oh, so this is actually just called the Portrait Pack. And it's a 20% chance. So even the Diamond Plus Plus is only a 5% chance at the page. The regular Diamond Pack is also a 5% chance. The Gold Packs, 2.5% chance. And I think all the Gold Packs are a 2.5% chance as well. No, they go down because that one's 1.75. That one's a 2%. The Platinum Packs here, 4%, 3.5, and 3%. So all of your Diamond Packs are 5%, then it goes 4%, 3.5, 3%, then it goes down to 2.5, 2%, and so on, until you get to the Bronze Pack, which is a 0.25% chance of hitting the page. So even at the maximum, you only get a 5% chance of getting page. So, I mean, once I get one of this, I don't need another portrait pack, so then we can start trying to go for the pages. But until then, I would like to try and get myself a Shawn Michaels portrait pack, if you could, please. Oh my goodness, yes, claim 20% chance here. Let's go ahead and screenshot this. Do we have the chance at the portrait pack? Can we please get the Shawn Michaels portrait pack? No! Gah! It's so rare to get. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try and get it on the portrait pack again. Try again. Well, it's a 5% chance at the page at least. And no such luck there. We've got 6 more keys. We've only got 2 more chests that we can open at the moment. Nope. Diamond plus pack. 5% chance of the page. Just trying to get the portrait pack. Fortunately, no such luck there. We do have at least 1 more pack that we can open here. That isn't it. And that is the weakest pack. Page here. From the 0.25% chance. So we could get the 0.25% chance at the page, but it won't give us the 20% chance at the portrait pack. Oh, this game. I mean, how can I be so lucky and yet so infuriatingly unlucky? Cool, we've opened 9 out of 8. That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go to Combinable then. Let's look at these old school cards here. And make sure there's nothing here that needs to be pro'd. What is going on here? All of these seem to have their 2 stars on them. If everything has their 2 stars on them, then we can just go ahead and get rid of all of these. We can do a tremendous amount of fishing. Am I looping? Have I already been through these? I think I recognize those Kiritozawas. Yes, the Stone Colds were the last ones. So I think I went through all of them, and I don't think anything needs to be pro'd. I don't think anything needs stars. So let's go hunting and fishing with Shawn Michaels with the catch and release. The release part is important. There's no reason to go killing poor defenseless animals. That's how I feel. And since this is pretty low, we'll use the ×5 multiplier with the Leviathan one, with the Brock Lesnar hook. Let's see if we can get a couple of sharks here. Dang it. You know what, I'm going to start holding the hook from up here so that I can actually see where the hook is, so that I can navigate through the garbage, the literal garbage. Oh, we can now open the tiger shark. And each of those packs do have a chance of having the Braun Breaker or the Shawn Michaels in them. Now if we go into rewards here, let's go ahead and open this. Give me the portrait pack. We've opened 10 boxes now. I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, we have opened all 10 different boxes. We still have 3 keys though. And here you can see the percentage chances. It's a 0.1% chance of getting the Shawn Michaels, of which you've already got the foil once you open 8 of the boxes. So it's a 0.1% chance of getting the Pro, and it's a 2% chance of getting the Braun Breaker. So let's continue. And we will go ahead and use the Leviathan Ambush here. I'm going to hold it from the top so that I can actually see where the hook is. And just to manage to avoid all those sharks, they just moved off the screen just as the hook got up to them. Very rude sharks, I must say. I want to avoid that garbage. And I've got a couple more chances here. It's only the Randy Orton lure, this one, but we might as well start using up these Leviathans, I think. We've got a couple of Marlins there. Still nothing, none of the special cards. Alright, that was a decent little haul of fish. We're close to finishing off the blue tang, the hogfish and the sailfish. However, no such luck with the Shawn Michaels or the Braun Breaker. Another Leviathan? Why, yes, I think I shall. Just trying to avoid that garbage there. Not the greatest haul. Not the greatest rewards either. Still got a decent number? Oh yeah, we've still got loads. Okay, no, we are good for a little while. Just what I was making sure of. Well, we lost the sailfish there. Almost completed the blue tang, literally 3 points away. That is a lot of garbage. People, clean up your oceans. It's making it difficult for Shawn Michaels. Oh, we do have enough for the blue tang, so let's go ahead and grab that one. See if we can get ourselves a portrait pack. And that would be the absolute best one that we could grab. Just missed it. I think what you really need to do is you need to press it before it reaches it. I don't think there's any way to press it while it's on it. I think it always moves from the point that you press stop. So you have to try and guess it ahead of time. I'm beginning to wonder if the diamond and the bronze packs are the other way around. Well, we still have 2 keys. Let's see if we can finish off any more of the fish with what we have here. There's a big sailfish that I would like to grab. You know how we're catching and releasing? Do you think we're just catching the same stupid fish over and over again? Like, they recognise Shawn Michaels at this point? They're like, hey, it's you, the one with the nice bait. I guess we will. I didn't really want to go using those Leviathans because they can be used to level up pros, but we don't really have any problems with leveling up pros at this stage. Positioning of the garbage really stops us from getting stuff in the early run there. Although we have finished the clownfish and the Moorish idol. We've got 2 keys left. No, if it doesn't land with the portrait pack, we are retrying. Wow! Well, that's an F2 page for us. I mean, that's pretty incredible. I still want the portrait pack, though. But an F2 page is really cool. I don't think I even went to the portrait pack once that second time there. I thought, well, if I hit stop on it, maybe it will land up there. And that is us now out of keys, so we're just going to continue fishing and, well, see if we can get a Shawn Michaels or a Braun Breaker off of them. The other thing it will do is it will have the cases ready for us for when we get new keys some point in the future. Got a singular marlin there. Those Easter eggs still work while you're fishing. It looks like we're only 1 sailfish away from completing the sailfish, so long as we use a Leviathan. Although we're now only getting 500, so I'm not sure that we're going to get there. So instead, I think we're going to start using some of the WrestleMania 42 ones. Because yeah, I'm not sure this is actually deep enough to get Marlins. I'm not sure that the Marlins will even show up at this stage. Oh no, we only have 9? Okay, well we can get 2 more by simply going over here and claiming our free pack. So that gives us 1 more chance here. Actually, I think we'll leave the 75 one, we'll just use all of the 50s, all of the 500s. Okay, we've managed to complete the Mahi Mahi. We've almost got the Clown Triggerfish and the Butterfly Fish. Clownfish we're still working on. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get anything from that one either, but we have managed to get a couple of rewards. Oh, and we've also managed to move down enough to get another reward pack here, so let's go ahead and grab this one. This might give us enough SummerSlam cards to do 1 more. Now, does anything here need to be pro'd, or do we have them all already? I think we've got all of these already. Then the next one will be locked behind the foil Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ah, big old Stone Cold Steve Austin in 2 days and 22 hours. What? And that will give us an Ultimate Warrior from... Well, I mean, it's SummerSlam 26 tier. Looks around the time of, like, WrestleMania 6, but I'm guessing that would be like SummerSlam 91, but why is the Stone Cold there? Because Stone Cold wasn't in WWE at that point. Then I'm thinking, I don't think Stone Cold and Warrior were actually in the ring at the same time. Certainly not in a match, not that Grand Cat can remember. This is where I find out that they had some house show match or something at Madison Square Gardens that was televised by fan footage or something. Okay, we can get some Marlins here. Dang it. I was really trying to avoid the garbage, but I really wanted the Marlins because there was like 3 of them there. It's all the garbage that I need to avoid. Okay, we're very close to finishing off the... Oh, we're 5 points away from the sailfish. We're almost finished the hogfish, and we're almost finished the butterfly fish as well. Well, may as well keep going. No reason not to. Well, there's a reason not to. We've only got 6. We need 4 more. And in fairness, we could get 4 more, because from playing Boom... Each one of these gives us 2 old school SummerSlam cards. So we could do that. We will need to get under 500 cards though. We're currently at 547 of 500. Let's take a look at our battle pass. Let's see how we're getting on here. Well, whenever it finishes waiting on network, of course. Oh, we are so close to the Pro Obafemi. Oh my goodness, we are shockingly close. Just a tiny bit more and we'll be able to get that Pro Obafemi as well. Does this give SummerSlam cards? It contains 20. You know what, folks? I think I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to watch an ad, and we'll be right back. Now, this is an interesting thing. The ad they gave me, I'm going to show this ad, is for the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass, which I've not only bought, but I've also gifted to 2 other members of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet from free giveaways. So, why is it advertising the Battle Pass to me? I'm well aware that it exists. I mean, thank you. It's also a nice, short ad, so I appreciate that as well. We get the Chelsea green. Please? No, apparently not. Apparently please was not the magic word. Magic word involves swearing of some kind. Which in fairness is not a horrible idea. We still haven't pulled this freaking Braun Breaker. We've got one of it from the Braun Breaker pack. We would like to see the Pro, please. That is a Roxanne Perez. This is not a Braun Breaker. I know the difference. In fairness, it is a subtle difference. But the only thing that I think they actually have in common is that they're wrestlers. I think perhaps everything else may be different. Perhaps also the hair colour might be the same. And that's about it. They may also both wear boots. And that is all the similarities. Everything else is different. How much does this cost? £2.69 for a 5% chance. It's also a 5% chance one of these. Almost gives you 5 rare draft picks. Also contains 50 SummerSlam cards. And it guarantees a key. Well, damn it, Supercard. Looks like you're getting some money from me. Let's buy this pack then, shall we? Lousy WWE Supercard extracting money from my pocket. You know, wrestling Rick Rastardly. Does give us 50 old school SummerSlam cards, which is very, very nice. There's a guaranteed key. Now, where is my guaranteed Chelsea green? I mean, she could be in here. We've still got like 30 more cards to go. I would also accept a Shawn Michaels, which there's a 5% chance, followed by a 40% chance. I also wouldn't mind the Seth freaking Rollins. An F3 page would also be cool. Or anything. We've all got 5 draft picks here, so I mean, we've got the chance of pulling that Braun Breaker off of the draft board. That would be a nice thing to see. That didn't look like anything. Hey, Grand Cat Grand Fleet, what's that over there? While you were all distracted, I sneakily bought myself another pack. Haha. Now that one also said plus 53, which means I don't think we got anything special from it. Because I think if it says plus 53, it means you didn't pull any of the two, either of the two special cards, but we will go through this all the same. Just in case, you never know. Maybe I could be wrong. That would be nice. Well, Supercard, you have a chance to show up big old Grand Cat by showing that the plus 53 does in fact also contain a Chelsea Green, or a Shawn Michaels, or a Seth Rollins, or Paige. But no, it seems the big old Grand Cat was right. We do still have 5 additional rare to draft picks, however. A mid-event Liv Morgan. Nia Jax. She injures most girls. Oh, we've got a reset. Can we see a Braun Breaker? Instead, we have the immoral Hulk Hogan. Because it said one more draft pick there, I was wondering if I could sneak in. Well, at least it gave us a pro Hogan, so that's cool. I mean, it's a 5% chance of one of these. It's a 5% chance of one of these. That really means it's more like a 10% chance, right? It says plus 53 here. I think that means that we're not getting anything. I think if it says plus 53, we can just go ahead and skip, because it means that we did not get either of the 5% chances at the 2 special edition cards. We get our 5 rare draft picks though in a black background. The background refused to load in. In your own time, game. It's too lazy to even load in the background. Very rude of it. Another Nia Jax. Once again, she injures most girls. The current and true El Grande Americano. We're now at 730 of 500. Well, we came this far. Let's keep going then, shall we? So ideally, we would like to see a plus 55, because that means we get 2 cards, but a plus 54 would be acceptable as well. Oh, it does say plus 54. That means we're getting something. We're either getting a Chelsea Green, we're getting a Seth freaking Rollins, we're getting a Paige, or we are getting a... What did I not say? Seth Rollins, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels, I think, was the one that I missed. Oh, I'm excited now. You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake. That is Undertaker's American Badass Big Devil Red Evil, or whatever it was, theme song. I can't allow you to think you can just walk away. So turn around and pay the piper you're gonna pay. As the end is now, today is gonna be your judgment day. Nice guys, it said they always finish last, but badasses always kicking ass all day. And here it is, folks. One of 4 special edition cards. If we get the Shawn Michaels, it is a foil pro Shawn Michaels. If we get the Seth Rollins, it will be a pro of that special edition. If we get the Chelsea Green, it will be brand new, and Chelsea Green with the women's title above her head. And if we get the Paige, it will be an F3 page. Let's see which one we get. It is the pro of the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. My goodness, that's going to be a foil pro for us as well. That is very, very cool. I am very, very happy with that one. Make sure that we actually are recording. Yes, we are. Long video. It does say new, and I guess technically that is correct, because the other one that we've got is foil, so that is really, really nice to see that we managed to pull the Shawn Michaels. That's the one that was one of the ones that I really wanted to see. New card discovered? You damn right. And then there was a new card discovered. The background loaded in this time, that's nice of it. Oh, we've got a reset. Could we get the Braun Breaker, please? Well, it's an F1 Charlie Dempsey. Can't be too mad about that. I mean, I can, but I chose not to be. We're now at 785 of 500 cards. Well, you know, we've came this far, we've only got one left to go. Let's go ahead and grab it, shall we? You know, I am glad that we managed to pull that Shawn Michaels because it made this seem worth it, make it seem worthwhile. That is a plus 53, that means we're not getting anything, so we can just go ahead and skip that one. And it does give us a tremendous amount of fishing that we are able to continue with, along with 5 more rarity draft picks. So I mean, in total, from those 5 packs, we got 25 rarity draft picks from those paid packs. Oh, the Demon Finn Balor. We're now 840 of 500 cards. Woo! Holy crap. And we can catalog pro this Baron Corbin. Now I think if we're going to have to pro any of them, it's probably going to be the ones nearer the bottom. Before Grand Cat was a dedicated Supercard player, like I am now, unfortunately. Oh, nope, okay. That was 3 LA Knights. I got excited, I thought that was one by himself, that we could catalog pro. I think we've got all of these, but we might as well check just to make sure. I don't want to go accidentally getting rid of anything that could have given us a new star. Literally, I'm not even looking at the images, I'm just looking at the bottom right corner here to see if there is 2 stars. For that one Baron Corbin, we haven't got anything else. Okay. Okay. I just had to check just in case opening packs give you experience for the battle pass, because that would have been ridiculous. So I think we got a couple of keys as well. We've got 5 keys now, which means we've got another chance at getting the portrait pack. Nope, try again. When I see that there's no page there, it's just a case of skipping. And that is the most we can do just now. Leviathan table seems fine. Oh, lots of cards, lots of fish. Now we need to pull at least one marlin. One marlin's all we needed. Memory serves correctly. So we've got the butterfly fish, we've got the clown triggerfish, we've got the hogfish, we've got the sealfish as well. And we got a wet boot. No, might as well use these. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can use up all 4 keys here. Try again. We don't want the bronze one. I'd like to see that portrait pack though, if possible. That would be nice. Dang it. Even if we do get this portrait pack, I have a message for WWE Supercard. I think once this event is over, there should be a pack in the store that you can just buy, and I don't want it to be overly expensive. I don't want it to be like, you know, £90 or anything ridiculous like that. I think it would be nice if it was just like a little £15 pack that just gives you the portrait images that were available here. I think that would be a cool little thing. I don't want this to be an extremely exclusive and really hard to get title image. I would like it to just be a little thing that everyone can get hold of. Because I think that's something that people do want. It's something that I certainly want. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that would like to get a title image of Shawn Michaels with the belt over his shoulder rather than the one around his waist. Right. I'm not sure there's any skill to this. I think it is largely random. Yeah, I'm just pressing it randomly now, just hoping for the best. Because even when you do get it, it's only a 20% chance of getting the portrait image. I think we'll start using up the WrestleMania 42s at this point. Oh my goodness. I mean, we could get a potential shark here. The boat is flying away without the fish. And remember, there's a 2% chance of getting the Brawn Breaker off of those fishing packs as well. So there is a reason to keep trying. Seems like none of the lazy tiger sharks wanted to show up for this fishing endeavour. You know, if it wasn't for the low percentage chances, this would be a really fun and enjoyable little event. But because of how difficult it is to get the Shawn Michaels portrait pack, and the 2% chance of the Braun Breaker and the 0.25% chance of the Shawn Michaels, it makes this seem tedious because you're not getting any of the big rewards that you want. And I do understand that, well, when you do get it, it will feel special. And yeah, I mean, if you get to the point where you have won the Supercard lottery, then sure, I'm sure it would feel really good. But I think you could make a lot more people happier by just lowering the rates to allow people to get the nice little rewards as well. Am I wrong in thinking that? I don't think I am. Give the players what they want, Supercard. And they shall be happy. Don't give them what they want, and they shall be angry. And the last thing you want is an angry old Grand Cat. I think Supercard is well aware of who Grand Cat is, and I think they do their best to keep the big old Grand Cat happy. I do try to not be unreasonable with my demands. As you start being unreasonable, they stop listening to you, but I don't think I am being quite unreasonable asking for something slightly higher than a 2% chance. Or at least give us some way of choosing whether we want the portrait pack or a chance at the page. I think that would be nice as well. You know, like, what reward do you want? Do you want a chance at getting page, or do you want a chance at getting the portrait pack? Because once someone gets the portrait pack, they don't want a second one. You only want one just for the image, and then to never see another one. Oh, we've completed the clownfish once again. But I'm pretty sure we're out of keys. I'll just check, just in case. Yes, we are out of keys. Just had to check. There is something enjoyable to these longer videos. I do like when I've got a reason to continue playing Supercard. It's not as fun when you're just doing the very most basic things like the case, crack the case, and your free game. It is nice when there is a little event on like this. I would just prefer if there was slightly easier to get rewards. Such as the portrait pack. I mean, I feel like the portrait pack shouldn't be a difficult thing to get. I think that should be something that, you know, like a SummerSlam 26 Special Edition, that should be difficult to get because it will help you in the actual game itself. But the portrait image is literally just an image. I feel like that should be the kind of thing that should be just essentially given to you, or at least, you know, you should have the ability to just pay for it. It's not going to be any game-breaking thing. And you do know that I love my title images. I should really be paying attention to what ones it is that I need to collect, rather than just going after all of them. So we don't need the clownfish. I do want the Moorish Idol and the Butterfly Fish. We only need a couple more Lionfish. The Sailfish we'd need quite a few of. Alright. Oh, we missed it. The Lionfish are now complete. If memory serves right, Lionfish and Angelfish are very, very dangerous creatures. They might not be dangerous to humans actually, but they are very, very vicious predators in their own environments. You'll probably still bite your finger, but... Shawn Michaels getting the hell out of there. Okay, so we've got the butterfly fish. We need some Moorish idols. And some blue tangs. And some hogfish, and only a couple more sailfish. Why was that Royce Keys special? Ugh. What a garbage ass card. Dealing with the peasantry is so... Looking down on Leviathan cards. Okay, so we only need a couple of sailfish. So I think we can grab that one. Alright, let's see how we're doing now. The Moorish Idols, the Clownfish, and the Butterfly Fish are all done. Still need a couple more Blue Tang and the Marimaris. The Sailfish and the Clown Triggerfish are done as well. So it's just Blue Tang and Mahi Mahis that are left to go. And then these ones don't really matter. Now, do we still need some of the hogfish? So the blue tangs are now finished, the butterfly fish are finished, the Moorish Idol and the clownfish. The Mai-Mais are finished, the clown triggerfish. There's only the hogfish that we need now. I think it might only be the hogfish and the tiger sharks, actually. Yep, and we can't get deep enough to get down to the tiger shark, so it's literally just these guys. It's just the hogfish. Alright, well, let's keep going. And if we can't get down to the hogfish, then we'll just start using our weakest supports. So this is where the hogfish show up. There's one. Cool, we got a hogfish. And I don't think collecting the rest of these even means anything because the points don't really mean anything. I mean, they were just pulled a Leviathan Bigger T and it wasn't special. Didn't do the little foily animation beforehand. So what's that about? Maybe it's because it's a bonus. So you got an additional Leviathan card. Oh, very nice and fancy. Yeah, I missed that hogfish there, and we didn't get any hogfish. There's a hogfish that showed up way too late. Let's just sweep up the ocean at this point. Click here-ish. On occasion, a seagull will come in and crap on Shawn Michaels. There's a hogfish, but I think we're going to miss him. He's going to be gone by the time we start. Yep. And we also just... That hogfish came in just a little bit too late. So we aren't getting anything here. So if we tap about here-ish, it's around Shawn Michaels' cape that makes a seagull show up on occasion. What is it? We found it before. There it is. Now this might be the last one because I think we're getting towards the end of our fishing bait here. Hogfish are just an outright refusal to show up in this one. Putting the garbage doesn't actually mean anything because we didn't get anything anyway. I think this might be one of the longest regular videos that I've ever made. All because we've got quite a lot of fun to play through all these things. Actually, we'll be able to do a couple. Oh, we've got way more SummerSlam cards than what I initially expected. Oh, good lord. Well, let's continue then. I mean, the thing is, if I don't use them, then they're getting dusted. Okay, we got one hogfish. I don't know why it's called the hogfish. A hoggish brute of a fish. Okay, we've got another one hogfish. I just want to avoid the garbage. I mean, the other thing is, not only we're getting this, but we're also getting points for this. You can see we've also made our way down past the Stone Cold one. So when the new event happens, once we get Stone Cold, we will immediately be able to get a Ultimate Warrior, sorry, not Undertaker. And if we keep going, then we'll be able to get down to this one. So there is a reason to keep going, even if we're not getting any tremendous rewards here. You know, as a special reward for anyone that has watched this far and is still listening to the commentary, I'm going to give you a wonderful little reward. Because if you send me a message in-game, then if you type the password PieCat, it's kind of like pirate, you know, but instead of a pirate, you're getting a PieCat, PIECAT, then you will be entered into a free raffle giveaway for either this Oberfemi Battle Pass or the next Battle Pass that will also be part of SummerSlam 2016. So I don't know which one. Haven't decided. But that is how you'll get entered into that. And I'm not going to speak about it again, because that's only a reward for anyone that was watching this late into the video and was still paying attention. And I will be very curious as to see how many of you are going to send the message PieCat in WWE Supercard. Send it as a mail to the Grand Cat. Do not say the password anywhere else. Don't allow other people to hog in on your action, because that's a reward for the most loyal of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet members that are willing to watch through an extremely long WWE Supercard video and still pay attention to the commentary. And who knows, you may even be the only one. So you might just be guaranteed the Battle Pass card. I will wait a week, a full week, which will allow people to have seen the video and watched it. And even if you already have the Battle Pass, you should still apply, because it will give you the next Battle Pass for free if you've already got this one. I'm not going to put anywhere in this video that there was a free giveaway in it. So this is purely for you guys that are the most loyal, that watch these Grand Cat videos of Grand Cat fishing away and playing Supercard. Oh no, we hit garbage. I don't think we did hit garbage. I think that was garbage. I think that was garbage that we hit that garbage. I think we're now at the point where we can actually get the hogfish, so we might as well just use up the weakest supports that we have. I'm not even sure that the hogfish even have a chance of loading in, so we're literally just doing this for fun, because we've already completed all of these. Well, that's pretty cool. We got a SummerSlam 26 Kit Wilson off the pack. So we finally got something. Finally got a decent reward. You know, I hope Supercard, I hope YouTube lets me upload a video this long. I'm sure it will. This is practically a movie at this point. Welcome to the Grand Cat movie. A full cinematic experience. I need to see what the rewards are that you can get off of this. So, it's a 0.1% chance that Shawn Michaels, a 2% chance that the Braun Breaker, it's a 3% chance, and then it's only a 25% chance after the 3% chance of getting a SummerSlam card. The other 3% chance gives you the Leviathan, so that's what we hit with the Royce Keys earlier, and then a 5% chance at a SummerSlam 26 support, and then contains one of the following of each of these. Interesting. Would would be nice to hit that Pro Braun Breaker at some point, though, to see what the Pro animation looks like with him wrestling a shark. I'm sure there's other places that you can go to see what the Pro animation looks like, but I like seeing it for myself. We've got something here. Whoa! I was just talking about you. Well, that's freaking awesome. We got the Pro of the Braun Breaker at a 2% chance. My goodness, my voice is beginning to go. Thankfully, I have a drink here. It's a kind of Pepsi Max. But yeah, so now we've got the Pro Braun Breaker. We've got the Pro Foil Shawn Michaels. We've got an F2 of Paige. And the only one we're still missing a Pro of is the Seth Rollins, but at least we've got one of it, with him with the titles over his head. So the only thing that we're actually properly missing is the Shawn Michaels portrait image. Oh my goodness, we are one short. Really? Okay, we can get one more here. I'm watching an ad. I want to watch an ad. And unfortunately, it won't let me play Boom until we've cleared out our cards, will it? Yes. Okay. That sucks. Maybe we will watch an ad then. Alright, time for us to watch an ad. I guess. Once again, it was the Obafemi Battle Pass ad. Normally I don't like showing the ads because I don't want to go showing anything off that's... Hey! Hey! I just watched that ad there. Okay, the ad was the same thing again. I wonder if it just plays this when it can't find an ad. That would be interesting. What do you mean there's... We literally just watched the ad. Now, I do see that it's playing the Supercard music in the background. Let's leave it for a little second here. I don't know what is going on with that. You know what? I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to reset the game and then go back in and then watch an ad. Alright, we're loading back into Supercard now. Let's see if it'll allow us to watch an ad this time. Alright, it finally loaded an actual ad this time. Which will give us 2 of our Legacy SummerSlam cards, which is what we are after. I decided to pause the video once I saw that it was a Monopoly Go advert. Keep getting all those things all the time and it takes so long. So we should have 11. Actually, we're going to keep the Finn Balor. We'll just get rid of all of these 50 points ones instead. We'll just go ahead and use this one. Yep, nothing here that we actually want. The only thing that we want is the hogfish. See if we can get the seagull to show up. There he is. And SummerSlam 26 guitar, which I think is the 5% chance. It's also a brand new guitar for us, so that is pretty cool. Okay, so now that we've finally done that, now it's time for us to start cleaning up some of these cards. So first of all, let's go to Combinable. Let's go into our SummerSlam 26 because we've got quite a few here, including... Well, we don't need to level up the pages, but we do need to level up the Shawn Michaels. Michael Hickenbottom himself. That is Shawn Michaels' real name, for those that didn't know. I'm sure we've got some Ember cards here, right? That's a lot of rewinds. There we are, and that is very, very cool. And just to check, we cannot change the image. Yep, I didn't think we could. I just wanted to make sure. We do indeed need to level up our Brawn Breaker. Oh my goodness, I forgot that we had all of these equipments that we need to get rid of. With the pages we don't need to level up. We might as well level up the Hulk Hogan's, we might as well make the pro of them. We can F1 our Kit Wilson. And if it will allow me, I can train him up. To an F1. We can F1 our Charlie Dempsey as well. And a WrestleMania... Well, okay, we'll just go ahead and use a couple of embers. And the Hucksters as well. This one, he has the world title around his waist, not over his shoulder. The opposite, in fact, actually. Actually, I think we can just... Yeah, that's the same. Let me tell you something, brother. No, let me tell you something, Hogan. There we are. Now the pages we don't need to level up because we will just make that into an F2 once we get them their 100 matches. So we've got a lot of cards that we need to pro here. Let's go to trainable because I think we might have 1 or 2 cards that we need to train up. Oh, take that off. Yes, such as our Undisputed Championship here. 324,000 to toughness and speed. You know, we might as well level these up. Got enough cards here. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Our guitar, which we could have as a Nakamura. We can have it as Rick Boogs. We can have it as the Honky Tonk Man. The lining looks a little bit weird coming off the card. Rick Boogs looks pretty good. Nakamura's alright as well. I think I'm going to go with the Rick Boogs though. I think this one, this particular one, doesn't have the shine coming off him. That is the one that was the card rarity. It wasn't monster rarity, was it? Was that what it was called? Maybe. I'm feeling that monster rarity was something else. Never mind. Let's continue. I got long sideburns and my hair sleep. I'm coming to your town in my pink Cadillac. I'm the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. I'm the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. I'm the Honky Tonk Man. I'm cool. I'm cocky. I'm bad. That is, the Honky Tonk Man. Now, we might as well level up this Obafemi because we will be getting an Obafemi from Road to Glory, which I have been neglecting heavily while I made this video. But I will be getting back to it very, very soon. And is that everything that we needed to train up? Is there anything that needs to be trained up here? Well, The Undertaker. But he needs super coins to be acquired, and we don't have any super coins to feed him. Well, we've got plenty of super coins, we just need to get the super coins, that's the problem. Now we can go into combinable with Leviathans, because I think we can fortify this Liv Morgan. And I guess we can train her up as well. I thought... maybe I already made the pro of that Finn Balor. Now we still need the Lexus King, we still need the Sean Spears to make pros of, we still need the Becky Lynch, and the Natalia, the Natty. But I think all the rest of this... Oh, we need an El Vikingo as well. But everything else we do already have pros of. So that is fine. I think we got a pro table earlier. So I'm not sure we actually need that one. I'll go over the sports later. But I think now that we've went over all of that... Actually, one last thing I want to check. Mail. Because we recently got the foil of Gunther. And we've also got this Ethan Page. The Seth Rollins is a pro, but the Ethan Page and the Gunther are not. So if we have a Gunther or an Ethan Page here, it'd be nice to make those into pros. It doesn't look like we do. No, after all the WrestleMania 42 cards that we pulled. No Gunther or Ethan Page? Really? Well, there's an Ethan Page. There we go. Let's go ahead and train him up. Now, we're not going to get the 100 matches on him. We're just going to do this just to get the gold star on him. And then lock him down once again. If we had a Gunther, we would do the same thing there, but I don't believe we've pulled a Gunther. If we have, then I can't see him. So we are just going to go ahead and dust everything else, I think. We have a singular SummerSlam 19 card. You know what? I think it might be easier to select all and then unselect the stuff they want to keep. I think we can get rid of all these Ember supports because I'm sure that we'll have enough WrestleMania 42 and such later on. This is 55,740 dust. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure I've ever seen that amount of dust at one point before. Certainly none of this equipment that we greatly need. Now, these ones we might... Do I want the Leviathan elbow pads? I don't think I actually do need them. Now, we can get rid of these ones. I'm going to screenshot that. 54,770 dust. That is absolutely crazy for 8 draft picks. Wow. Well, we could potentially get an F1 Braun Breaker off of these, because we still haven't pulled the one off the draft board yet. Hey, Ricky Saints. Okay, so let's select all of them again. Actually, I think I'll hold on to the table. A 9th rarity draft pick. My goodness. The King of Kings, Triple H. The king of being dusted. We're now at 490 of 500 cards. Wow. That is absolutely crazy. We have... Oh my goodness, Ricky Saints is a pro. I didn't realise that he was a pro. That's another one that we have to make into a pro then. I think these are actually the two best images. I think I'm more inclined to go for this one. Now, do we even have anything left to train these cards up? Not much. We have cleared out quite a bit. Okay, I'm thinking about keeping these four for the pros of the Braun Breaker, the Page, the Shawn Michaels, and the Hulk Hogan. Then we're going to need two more for the Ivar and the Rusev. So let's just use the draft board then, shall we? Well, that was marginally disappointing, wasn't it? Another Ricky Saints, of course. Okay, rather than dusting all of them, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Performance Center here. We're going to... Oh! Kiana James, we can make into an F1. My goodness, let's go ahead and do that. When did we pull that? Was that just now? Did I just completely overlook that? Because that's very cool. Let's just go to all for unlocked here. Yep, I think I'm fine with that. So now, as I was saying, let's go into Performance Center. Let's put in one of the two Ricky Saints. We'll go with this image. And we'll start leveling this one up. And let's go back to the draft board. And a couple of old school Brock Lesnar's as well. Now, does any of them need to be pro'd? We do have a WrestleMania 1 Brock Lesnar that does need to be pro'd. So that would be very cool if we could pull a second one. We'll leave the Finn Balor. Sure hope none of those Brock Lesnar's were SummerSlam. Oh, well, if they were, it doesn't matter. We've got more than enough SummerSlam cards. I don't think we care about missing out on 2 or 3. Now, what did we just get? For resetting the draft board, another Royal Rumble 26 Brock Lesnar. Just occurred to me we're 2 away from our 100 objectives as well. Did almost nothing. Now, is that enough? I believe it is. Now, let's level up the second Ricky Saints here. Alright, back to the draft board we go then. I really must say that this is a huge improvement from Supercard, the way that the draft board works. That you can just glide through all of the cards rather than sitting there clicking on each one individually. Such a massive quality of life improvement. Now that one there is SummerSlam. Road to Immortality and Primal and Nightmare and Goliath we don't need. So we can indeed dust them. I think I might have got rid of perhaps a couple before. But no worries. I don't think we are short on SummerSlam old school cards anyway, as evident by the length of this video. That is fine. Did that do it? I believe so, yes. And I am fine with that. So, we have plenty more cards that now need to be pro'd. What a tremendously long video, folks. And it's not over yet because we haven't done Crack the Case. Oh my goodness, I was about to do the outro. Well, is that 5's in the right place, 4's in the incorrect place. There's no 0, there's no 2 or 3. Let's try 8. 6, 9, and a 0. Okay, there's a 6 somewhere as well. So we want to try a 7 here. Put a 1 here. And we'll swap over the 4 and the 6. Oh, it's a 7. Thank goodness for that. 7 here and a 5 here, and done. Good, our pack upgraded. That's nice. And there's another couple of cards that we can dust as well. We have anything else over here left to get? Nope, I think we have done everything. The only thing that we didn't freaking get was the Chelsea green. I think WWE Supercard got enough money for me today without trying to get me to spend £27 for a 35% chance at a Chelsea green. Oh, no, thank you. If it was £27 for a guaranteed Chelsea green, maybe more inclined to go for that. We do have 147 wolf tokens. And we've got 3 days and 21 hours left to use them. So I think we will keep them for tomorrow's video, because I think we've done more than enough today. I think we've done enough for a multitude of videos in one singular, huge ass long video indeed. So, thank you if you watched through the entire thing. We are sitting on about 2 hours and 15 minutes at this point, which is incredible. So thank you if you did stick around for the entire thing. And if you did stick around for the entire thing, remember to do the thing to get the thing. And I won't give any more hints than that. But with that said, folks, that is now going to be it for this little video. And I really hope that you have all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.